Trump has signed in 2.5 weeks back in the White House. Iowa's News Now anchor Lauren Evanetti is live in studio to break down just how those orders work.
As of today, President Donald Trump has issued 53 executive orders just less than 3 weeks into his second term in office. In the midst of all of these directives, we wanted to explain what an executive order is, how they can be overturned, and how they're impacting you. An executive order is an official document that manages the operations of the federal government, telling government workers what to do and how to enforce laws that already exist. The people who that executive order applies to, like the military or border patrol, have to follow that order.
A president just can't issue these to you or to me. Because we don't work in the federal government. So these are things that pertain to giving direction to the executive branch. He oversees the executive branch. So he, in overseeing the executive branch, may want to try to guide the way a particular bureaucratic entity is administering the law.
The president does not need the approval from Congress when issuing executive orders. However, Congress can pass laws to cancel it, or judges like those in the Supreme Court can rule them as unconstitutional.
So one of the things that is particularly important for citizens to remember is that the Constitution is not a self-enforcing document. And the founders created this web of separation of powers, and yet those powers are shared. So if a president issues an executive order, and we have seen this with some of the early ones that President Trump has issued, the court can put an injunction on it and say, no, we're not going to let this go into effect.
This large number of orders issued in less than a month is something we have never seen before from a president. To put it into perspective, Trump's yearly average was 55 executive orders in his first term. Biden's was 41 and Obama's was 35. So what is with this influx of orders?
A good deal of what he's doing is for publicity, I think. I think the big part of it is that he's promised his constituents that there would be major changes in the government, and how to get the message across that he's keeping his campaign contributions. Part of it is just seeing how far he can go before the courts stop him. There's uncertainty as to what points the courts will intervene.
Executive orders are powerful, but they're not untouchable. Congress, the courts, or the next president can all push back if they think an order goes too far.
It is important to understand that the president can't issue things that violate the Constitution or that violate the law.
We'll continue to update you on Trump's executive orders as they're being written. Live in studio, Lauren Evanetti, Iowa's News Now.